day or two turned into almost a little over a week. I had to take care of some stuff. Oh wow. So when I got here I had a couple of card decks waiting for me. So right now we have unsure energy. The unsure energy is the Four of Swords and also the Knight of Wands energy. Now this is from Crystal Banner. This is the one who makes the Monopoly deck that I use and I love. Look at all these cards trying to come out. Yeah, this is her who I love. She's very talented or whatever. Her name is Crystal Banner, and she has Kaleidodope tarot. And so this and her Monopoly deck, and she has another 2020 Visions deck. So please do me a favor. If you want to support her, it doesn't support me, but it will support her. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, mean to have my back because I have yours. I missed you guys so much. What I was saying is what started off as a 1 or 2 day thing ended up to be a little bit over a week. And I did not have cards with me, and I just had to sit there and meditate and see what, where and how I would do things moving forward. Maybe it was a time for reflection, a time to move forward. We are all at that when it comes to the retrogrades. The things that complete us and deplete us, or the things that deplete us and not complete us. So right now we have the Knight of Wands energy that needs clarification. The Drake energy with her card decks. This is the Knight of Wands. If you watch her Immortal Majesty, she always talked about the Knight of Wands and the male phallic, which is, a lusty type of energy. And that's what this Knight of Wands is. So my Drake energy, which we know Drake is really lusty, but he's always in that you only live once energy. So the Knight of Wands in the upright lets you know that, again, it's confidence, it's motivation, it's a fiery love. But in the reverse, it's impatience, anger, and argument. So somebody has been very impatient. Somebody has been in love, but there's been arguments and anger when it comes to how things are done. I'm going to go ahead and take that because my cards keep trying to fly out like that. The Four Swords energy just lets me know. I was looking, I thought it was the Four Wands. But the Four Swords energy lets me know that it needs clarification, which in the upright would be rest, relaxation, and patience. But here is difficulty. So, you've been having difficulties when it comes to arguments and, being patient about it. And you've been holding on to too many burdens with the Ten of Wands energy. This is a book of, this is a person holding several books, and yeah, deciding to do the work and change their belief system. Eight of Coins energy, Eight of Pentacles is doing the work. You see a pen and a paper here, and the star energy is here. With the star energy and a pen and a paper, you can create whatever it is you're working on things. But I think you're working on changing your belief system in the way that you feel based upon the burdens, because these are unsure energies of how you feel. So that is how I see that. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the cards that fly out. They want to come out. There's an ending. The death energy is here. Remember, death isn't always, let me read it because I forget. Embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death isn't the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. So this might not be the end all be all, but the transformation is going to bring new beginnings. But the transformation comes with you feeling a certain way and also understanding that you're being weighed down heavily and that you have to change your belief system. Queen of Swords, and stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anybody. Recognizing your strength. The strength energy is here. Remember, strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So at the same point, you are understanding your power and you're learning how to take it back. But again, recognizing your strength, standing up for yourself, and changing your belief system is what you need to do in order to get to this point. And sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes you can have frustration. But if you know what you're passionate about, Queen of Cups energy, our energy, the love, compassion, empathy. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, if you know what you're passionate about, the Queen of Cups energy is letting you know that you can fill your cup up and still be empathetic and still understand, but just know where the burdens come in at, know why you feel this way. It could be about a male phallic. I'll read it to you. This is the carnelian crystal, a carnelian crystal that's shaped like, look at that. A wand, literally. And so, therefore, you have to understand that you being patient and you going through these arguments and anger is not what it's about. And so, therefore, the Queen of Cups, again, the empathetic energy lets you know with the Page of Pentacles energy. Page of Pentacles says, never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. That's why you are sitting here doodling, trying to figure out the next way to do things. The star is your pentacles. So you're going to figure out how to work on your pentacles, how to look at the burdens in a different light, and also stand up for yourself, recognize your strengths, and understand that there is something that you need to complete. You have to be able to complete this course. This is a part of the ebb and flows of life, and also knowing that there is somewhere for you to go. The Three of Wands is here. If you look here, there is a wand here, which is the one that you need to grab, and this is the other two that you've already accomplished and went through. So the Three of Wands energy is being grateful for the experiences and looking out for a new direction. And this is also finishing an obstacle. So at that same point, the endings come with new beginnings. So when you feel like all else has failed, the new beginnings come from the burdens. And it doesn't have to be, again, the end all be all. It just has to show you something different. And you have to learn to set boundaries, which is a hard thing when it comes to how you have done things in the past. So this is Crystal Banner, Kaleidodope's Monopoly Tarot deck. It only is right that I pull her other deck, since I got all three of her decks now. She has a couple more that I really want to get. Yeah, I have a problem with buying cards. So there you have it. The card comes out. Yeah. Ace of Cups energy. Overflowing of emotions. So your emotions are there. That's why these cards are here the way that they are. You're talking about love. Knight of Wands energy. You're trying to figure out and getting your Drake bag of you only live once, but there's infatuation. There's you worrying about your well-being, and also the empty promises and the fantasies that you've tried to look at moving down the line. Ten of Wands is the burdens. We're going to clarify the burdens. The burdens come out with, movement, moment of glory, which is the Six of Wands energy. Okay, so the Six of Wands energy is success, good news. So once you get on the other side of this belief system and understand where the burdens are, you're going to be successful. And you're going to receive good news, and you're going to be victorious to get through this obstacle. But right now, you have to work on yourself. Eight of Coins energy, and that's with the pen and the paper. You have to start over, start from scratch. Write down what it is that you want. Sometimes writing down your goals, and what you're passionate about can also cause you to have missed opportunities, because it's one thing to write them down, and it's another thing to not communicate them clearly, or to be impeccable with your words, or to experience some type of delay. And that takes away from the courage. And that's the reason why they're saying to write them down and to keep pushing, keep moving forward, and stand up for yourself, change your belief system, and also stand up for yourself. Excuse me. Let me say it right. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. We're going to clarify the Ace of Wands energy, which again is missed opportunities, the courage, the desires, the passion comes with you not being interested anymore in this situation, or a King of Cups type energy, the provider of emotional support or maturity. You probably have been mature in this situation, but you're not interested in this anymore. So we have the King and the Queen of Cups energy. So you might not be interested in a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups, that I would say the King of Cups, because of the broken promises and fantasies that it's provided, and it's causing you so much emotions. The belief system, the belief system, you're stuck when it comes to your belief system, overthinking, mentally stuck. Eight of Swords energy, belief system, and I'm saying the 5. It's card number 5, but it is the Hierophant energy. The Queen of Swords energy, standing up for yourself. So you're mentally stuck when it comes to changing your belief system based on the burdens and the what ifs of that. Remember, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy it. Stop living in the past, which causes, and it's easier said than done. Stop living in the past. No, living in the past causes fears. And so that could be a part of the stagnation in regards to the past love that you have experienced. Living in the present is like right now working on yourself, and living in the future causes anxiety. So that's the reason why you're mentally stuck, because you're afraid to change your belief system right now in the present moment, and because it's causing you anxiety based on the past and the future. Excuse me, the future and the past. So the Queen of Swords, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, and don't take shit from anyone, comes with, yeah, Page of Cups energy. It comes with the Two of Pentacles. It's a balancing act. You got to juggle the things that you want, not somebody else. And that's the reason why the infinity symbol is right here. It's pointing to you being strong. It's pointing to you being strong and ending things. Remember, I'll read to you the death energy. You have to be strong. Embrace change. Let go of what no longer serves you. Death isn't the end. It's not the end all be all, but it's a transformation that brings new beginnings. Changing your belief system lets you know that the development of affection and creative energy is you focusing on yourself, going back to the Eight of Coins, working on yourself, and also having this balancing act, because the ebb and flows of life, the infinity, it goes around. That's the ebb and flows of life, the Wheel of Fortune, but it also shows on the Strength card. You have to know that it takes a lot to balance out what it is, and to be strong, and to lift it up, and to use your arms in situations that you feel like you can't get out of. But that is where you are. Look at that. The Strength card is what I was clarifying. Yeah. In the After you recognize your strengths, it's a party place. You'll be able to celebrate. You'll be able to be grateful, and happy when it comes to the Three of Swords energy, the grief and the sorrow that you've experienced in this situation, the unsure energy, the anxiety, being mentally stuck. Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups energy. And I did not say my spiel. I guess I've been gone too long, and I love you guys again. Red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. Yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. The Queen of Cups energy comes with the moon energy, the unknown energy of the moon. You don't know. You don't know how it's going to be when you stop being empathetic, or when you start to feel some type of way. You don't know, but what you do know is that your strength, the sacrifices, and your patience has already been there. You've already done it. And so, again, Rafiki says the past can hurt. You can either run from it or you can learn from it. You have to learn from the past. You have to learn from even the past being an hour ago. You have to learn from the energy that you felt, but you cannot sit and dwell on it. You have to move forward and do the work. And that's where the Page of Coins come in. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. You're still always able to go over any obstacle or to get through any obstacle. It just takes for you to recognize your strengths and understand that everybody isn't going to be able to go through with you or go with you, but sometimes they will. But sometimes they have to understand that there are things that they have to do in order to get to this energy. So never stop learning. If you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. And so that is the lesson that you need to know. You're not going to stop learning. You're not going to change. Hold on, a card fell. Yeah, you're not going to change who you are, but the provider of prosperity and power, King of Pentacles, you're not going to be that to the people who deplete you and not complete you. And so you're going to find a way to do new things. And that's the hardest part about being an adult or adulting. Adulthood is the hardest hood to do, but that's what we have to do sometimes. We have to do it as parents. We have to do it as friends. We have to do it as family members, and we have to do it with our coworkers and with our loved ones, the people that we love, that we want things with. We want to build a future with. But sometimes that's what happens. King of Pentacles energy, it says the provider of prosperity and power, but it also says there's no reward without risk. You're taking a risk right now. Create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail and invest your time wisely. It comes with you understanding why you have to stand up for yourself. You have to be the development of affection and creative energy. You have to be that for yourself. And that's where that says you're on the edge of being a provider of prosperity and power with the Knight of Pentacles energy, the King of Pentacles energy, because of excess overindulgence and greed of some way, some form, whether it be energy, whether it just be doing stuff, dealing with people that's just doing too much. And that's where you are, and that's where you draw the line. King of Pentacles energy is what we're clarifying because it needs clarification. Why do you feel this way? Why are you shutting down? Because that's basically what this means, is that you've been in hermit mode. I'm not going to say that when I was gone, I kind of got into hermit mode and had to rethink things. But usually when I get silent, I have to rethink things. Yeah, because of the memories, Six of Cups energy, the nostalgia, the love, the friendships. And that wasn't the reason why I set off to do something. It was a reason of me doing and taking care of handling things that I kind of let fall to the wayside. And now here it is. I had to, I had to actually, for the first time, really kind of think of myself. And it's hard to do that. And so while I'm attached to you guys, I had to detach from not just you guys, from everything in order to get things done and to make things happen. And that's what you have to do. As much as it hurts, you have to do that. Seven of Wands energy, again, victory, hope, and being defensive. You're going to be able to get through this. You're going to be victorious, but it takes balance. Look at that, Temperance energy. It takes balance, again, balancing out, recognizing your strength, the infinity symbol, balancing. It's hard to lift up a weight. It's hard to lift it up and without it trembling over, but that's the ebb and flows of life. That is you actually, the balancing act of the Two of Pentacles. So this is the same card as the Two of Pentacles, basically, because you're balancing out, but it takes balance. Temperance energy. The Temperance says, let me find it. Cultivate balance, harmony, and peace in yourself and in your environment. Seek moderation and find your calm center. You have to find your calm center in all of this. Three of Wands energy. But at that same time, you have to be grateful. Oh, Rafiki says, yes, the past can hurt, but you can either run from it or you can learn from it. And so you're learning from it, but you have to understand why. And that's the reason why I resonate with all of these different movies and all of these different things, because I've learned from the past. And sometimes you cannot be everyone's everything. And as hard as it is to you, you have to make some type of you have to make some type of sacrifices, even when it comes to love, even when it comes to romance, even when it comes to work. You have to sacrifice things and balance out things that's best for you at that moment. And then you can go back. Remember, it's not an ending, it's a beginning, right? And so the Three of Wands energy just lets you know to be grateful for this experience. Yeah. Because when you're not grateful, a message, you think everything is coming so slow. Knight of Pentacles energy. You can't get the results without first doing the work. It's not going to happen overnight. I tell my son that every day. He wants this big old shop, truck, detail, auto body type thing. He wants all of this big old warehouse, but you got to do the work first. You got to make a plan and that's where it comes, the Eight of Pentacles here. You got to make a plan. You got to change your belief system, the way that you do things, because if you don't, you're going to be mentally stuck when it gets to the point of need and clarity. Three of Wands being grateful, but if you don't trust, Page of Pentacles energy, again, never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. If you don't trust in this energy, then guess what happens? Page of Pentacles in the reverse is missed opportunities, laziness, and greed. So you're either dealing with people that's greedy, lazy, or somebody that makes you, or you're the one who's making yourself miss these opportunities. And that's where the clarity comes in at. And that's what you don't want to actually have to deal with, Ace of Swords energy, because of the happiness, that this could be. But the Ace of Swords is your the clarity that you need to have and being sharp. But if not, you're afraid of the separation, the difficult times, and the confusion that this may cause. But you still have to move forward. Two of Wands energy. Two of Wands comes out. Oh, that was the Three of Wands. No, I was going to say the Two of Wands came out, but that was the Three of Wands. But this is moving forward gardens. The Two of Wands energy. Travel. Actually, did it come out? I could have swore it came out. Did it come out? No, that was the Four of Swords. Okay, maybe it didn't come out. I know. Okay, the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands came out. Yeah, Three of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you have to make plans, travel, and have all these new ideas, but you got to write them down. But being mentally stuck and not actually doing the work is where everything and the signals get crossed. So in the process of this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull from the 4 agreements, and then I'll pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to go ahead and let this energy go. You guys, I miss you so much, but some things just had to be taken care of. And I won't be gone this long, but this is something that I've been waiting, and not taking care of for a while, just getting busy and letting things fall to the wayside. So again, I love you guys, and I thank you guys for checking on me. I really do. I know we love each other, but it was just it meant so much for you guys to check on me. Yeah, and to know that you guys are making sure that I'm okay. So here it starts from everything. Be impeccable with your words. Create a beautiful dream. Be impeccable with your words. It says create a beautiful dream. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of your word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. So this is where the endings come in at, and you changing your belief system. You have to be impeccable with your word. You cannot make assumptions. You cannot make assumptions. Always do your best, but don't take anything personal. And that is when we start to be mentally stuck on this situation, is that we start to have an overflow of emotions because we take things personally by not being impeccable with our words. And so that is where we are. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck to see what crystal comes out. The ritualated quartz. The ritualated quartz. It's all chakras. Here we go. So we need to focus on all the chakras. And I'm not going to tell you that I don't. I spent a week of not looking at my words and reminding me, not having my cards, not having the things that I normally would have available to me to give me that. So I had to not get mentally stuck and know that I'll be back. I just have to take care of some things, or I have to do things a certain way, right? And so that's where the ending is. Again, dealing with all chakras, manifestation, amplification, and resolution. You're coming up with a resolution. Aaliyah, we need a resolution. We need anyway, the crown chakra, your spirituality, your selflessness, your belief system. Your belief system will keep you mentally stuck. And this is why we're dealing with the crown chakra. Your third eye chakra, your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. You have to understand you cannot take things personally. Your overflow of emotions is the balancing act that you have to have. You have to understand them, not take anything personal, and continuously do the work, whether it's hard or whether you think you can't see the outcome of the unknown, whether you have to change the way you're empathetic, the way you feel about how you do things, the way you pull back your energy. It's a balancing act when it comes to you, nobody else. Okay? And your throat chakra, your ability to communicate, to express yourself, to be impeccable with your words, and to trust in what you say and what you do. Right? Your heart chakra, your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. You're going to forgive. Send strength and healing, period. You're going to forgive. It may not be the end, but it might just be. You don't know. That's the unknown energy of the moon. We have the solar plex chakra. Your optimism. You have to be optimistic no matter the situation you find yourself in. You have to have clarity. That's why it's unsure. The balance is here because there's no clarity and you're mentally stuck. So you have to have clarity, and you got to take your personal power back. That's where the endings come in with you changing your belief system because the burdens are too heavy. You have to take your personal power back. Your sacral chakra, your emotions, overflow of emotions, the intimacy about the love, and the confidence that you have in yourself. That's the reason why you're standing up for yourself. Always speaking your mind and not taking shit from anybody. Respectfully. The root chakra, your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. You're grounding yourself, and you're surviving, and you're stable in this present moment right now. Not based on the past, not based on the future. Right now. That is where the root chakra comes into play at. Again, manifestation, amplification, and resolution. The ritualated quartz says, I easily and clearly visualize what I wish to manifest. And moving forward, you're manifesting balance, greatness, love. There you have it. But remember, messenger of slow and steady, it takes time. It does not happen overnight. It's not going to snap and happen. Knight of Pentacles again. You can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up. And then show up with your passions. Show up. Work hard. Write it down. Keep moving. Because you're not interested in being emotional support of maturity anymore. You're doing this for yourself now, not for anyone else. And that's where you're hesitating about your passions. All right? Let's let this old energy go. And I will be back every day moving forward, probably a couple of times a day, because I miss you guys. All right? I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, throat chakra. Addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.